Which one do you recommend I try first? Which one's your fave?
I'd maybe start with the teas because the coffee is obviously a bit stronger. So in terms of your taste profile, they might kind of change your taste profile in your mouth. So I'd start with maybe the rosehip hibiscus and elderflower.
Cool. So they've been nice and chilled yesterday and this morning, so it's still really cold. So I'm just going to show this on the camera so we can see the visuals there. It's in the various there, front and centre. So elderflower is probably my favourite soft drink flavour actually.
Yeah, it's a really popular kind of flavour profile at the minute. Hibiscus as well, like hibiscus and elderflower seems to be popping up quite a lot. But yeah, we use real tea leaves for this, so real rosehip and hibiscus tea leaf blend. Slightly carbonated, so it's really low on sugar, really low on calories. Essentially, it's got all the great added benefits of the tea leaf as well, so all the great function that come with that.
It's really, really good. It's got all the subtlety of a tea drink without any of the tannins.
Yeah, so from the cold brewing process, you extract lower tannins, so that's part of the kind of cold brewing process. It's like lower in acidity and things like that, but it's the tea leaves that we've kind of went for on both the teas at the moment are like no caffeine. So we've got all the caffeine in the coffee and then like no caffeine at all in the tea. So it's quite good for people who maybe don't want caffeine.
I'm going to try the ginger one now as well. So chamomile and ginger. So I really like chamomile tea, but I've never had chamomile and ginger before. So what gave you the idea for chamomile and ginger then?
I think because chamomile almost has a bit of a kind of light, sweet profile. It needed something to cut through it a little bit, and I think ginger as a profile cuts quite nicely into it. It's quite light on the ginger. We kind of did that purposely because we wanted the flavors to be quite light for summer and quite refreshing.
Do you think you guys will end up sponsoring any sports races, doing like refreshment at the end for people?
Who knows? I think it fits really well into that category. The coffees fit really well into natural energy, so it kind of almost like a pre-workout drink. A lot of people have it as. So it's kind of different markets for the different products that we have.
In the office, we're definitely like really big on we've got like a coffee grind. So we always start the morning with like nice coffee, fresh coffee, and then in the afternoon it's always some kind of energy drink that we're smashing. And sugar free is definitely like what we're into at the moment. So definitely need to get some of these for the fridge. So the coffees then, which one do you recommend I try first?
You could do either. Have you got a glass for the Nitro? So they're both cold brew coffee, the same kind of single origin Colombian bean.
Yeah.
But what we do with the Nitro is that we put nitrogen gas through the product, similar to what Guinness use. We do that with the coffee, and what it does is if you shake the can and then pour it into a glass, it'll settle with a head on it, and it kind of creates a different mouthfeel. Kind of almost makes it feel like a kind of creamier, thicker coffee without having anything in it. It's just black coffee. So that's the difference.
Where do you find this sells best? Do you sell it in the on-trade as well? Is it like an alcohol-free alternative?
Yeah, on-trade, coffee shops, restaurants, hotels sell it. It does really well in the kind of food to-go sector as well. So people who are wanting that kind of pick-me-up, that natural energy, if they're maybe driving and they want a kind of coffee or something on the go, but they want something cold, pre-workout, like I said, like gyms and things, it works really well in as well. So it's quite a versatile product. A lot of people find different uses for it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I guess that gives you quite a lot of flexibility when it comes to channel development for the product as well, which is quite exciting.
Yeah.
So I've got a glass here that Harry's got me. Thanks, Harry. So if I just give it a shake and then pour it in.
So give it a good shake. Don't be afraid of the shake. And then you just open it and pour the can into the glass, and just pour the whole thing in. And then if you kind of hold the glass up, it should settle upwards.
Oh, yeah, cool. So it's getting a nice head on it there.
Yeah, so you'll see the kind of bubbles come up to the top.
How long does it take to do this one then, the Nitro?
So we brew the coffee for about kind of 18 hours on that one.
It's really tasty. It's great. I've genuinely never had anything quite like it before. It's fantastic. And the head makes just really attractive drink. Like I think.
It looks like a Guinness.
I've given it alcohol for Lent, and so I've been trying different non-alcoholic beers, and some of them are really good. Definitely have one of these instead of non-alcoholic beer in a pub. It just go down a treat. It just fit the occasion really well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh.
And it's because of the experience of it. It's quite theatrical, like you said. So we actually do it on keg as well. So we've got some companies that will sell it through the draft system. We've got some offices and some bars and stuff that sell it on keg, and it just pours out
Oh, brilliant.
and then settle. So it's a really nice theatrical serve.
I'm gonna save some of this, put it to side because Adam, my colleagues, and Harry, they're gonna kill me if I don't save them. And then this is the cold brew coffee. So this is single origin.
So that is essentially still it's single origin Colombian. We work directly kind of with the farmers, so we know the exact farms that the coffee beans are coming from. It's all Rainforest Alliance bean.
Oh, brilliant.
So that's really important for us to kind of do the right thing, make sure it's properly working for people and planet. So this one is just still, so there's no nitrogen gas added to it, so it's a lot lighter.
Is it best to drink this straight from the can then? Can I?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Smash in. Let's give this a whirl. It's sweet, it's light, it's refreshing. I could definitely pick it up when I'm driving and just easily have it in the car. It feels like less of an occasion than the Nitro. That's definitely my favourite so far because it's just such a cool product. It's just a really good experience. But this is really, really tasty, yeah. Of the teas, definitely the elderflower. That was super. Yeah, and then probably the Nitro brew. But which one do you find is your best seller?
Well, the coffees are quite split actually, quite evenly split. So we sell kind of quite similar amount of both the still and the Nitro. The teas we only launched towards the end of last year, so they haven't been out too long yet. But again, quite evenly split.